2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Boston Celtics. Tip-off goes to Houston. Alston with the ball. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Rafer Alston, Scola out there with Yao. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's McGrady in at the 2. Battier fires. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Houston with it. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him. McGrady's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Houston. Ainge against McGrady. Ainge kicks to Bird. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Outside, Scola. Rebound by the Celtics.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Houston now working with the new shot clock. And that one is good.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
The kick out to Ainge. Back to Johnson. The Celtics working the ball around now. His three-pointers off the mark. Down low. And Battier throws it down.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's McHale. It's stolen by McGrady. Inside, Battier. Parrish grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
There's the pass to Johnson. Three-pointer, Bird drains it from beyond the arc. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson for 3. That shot off. And it's Houston's ball. And Alston with the basket on the assist by Battier.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Ainge. Johnson outside. Drops in the tray.
Dennis Johnson, three-pointer.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now McGrady. Outside, Scola. The rebound by the Celtics. Johnson right side. Over Yao. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 5.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
It's stolen by Johnson. And stolen by Scola. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Scola.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
It's trailed by 4. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Alston making some changes. Alton's checked in for Parrish. Wedman comes in for McHale, and it's Easting in for Ainge. The Rockets also changing it up. Tumbo is checked in for Yao. Hayes comes in for Luis Scola, and it's Jackson in for Rafer Alston. Here is Easting, and here's Bird from the arc, and again, Braxton with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Hayes. They trail by 7. Pass to Jackson. Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Over Bird. Another miss by Houston.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Jackson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Drains the three-pointer. McGrady's got 5.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Kicks it out to Johnson. Bird outside. Kept alive. Pass to Easting. Johnson from outside. Up again. And there's Bird putting it right back in. 11 points in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Rockets trail by 6. McGrady passes to Hayes. The rebound by Walton. Celtics on offense. Passes it to Wedman. 3-pointer. Here is Easting from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebounded by the Celtics. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Easting passes to Walton. Kicks it to Johnson. Good on the 3-point shot.
Johnson, 3-pointer.
7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They finish off the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Well, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, we got Rika right here. We got Rika Love Sims right here. We have her coming up right here. As you see, she's made her way into the ring. And if you are not following Rika Love Sims, please give her a follow. If you are not, I'm going to repeat it. If you are not following Rika Love Sims, I recommend that you highly give her a follow. Why am I... So I got to clean off my bed sometime soon. But and here she is debuting against... I say here she is. I mean, Rika's debuting against this 2025 graduate from the WWC training program. This is Ricky Sanchez. Not much has been learned about this kid, but all I know is that he has spunk, he has power, he has great offense. He's very great in anything he does. But here he is right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go ahead and see this match through. Give him his props where his props gonna be due, and we're just gonna go ahead and swing with the punches. So that, but yeah, just referee soon to call the match and all of that. I don't know who's gonna win this match, ladies and gentlemen, but we will see. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. There she is, Rika Love Sims, taking on Ricky Sanchez, one half of the Twitch Girls 2.0, the leader of Twitch Girls 2.0. Let's see who's gonna win. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. We got Rika with that Russian leg sweep to Ricky Sanchez, dropping Sanchez right on his lower back. As you see, he's wailing in pain. Rika with a kick to the lower back. My goodness. See, you can't show your pain, unless you want that to be your main target. Now look at this, going stomping the side of that face, and look at this, Rika getting the crowd all cheered up right here. Look at this. both of these. Hey, I also meant to mention that these two are very kicks, and look at this, punches, kicks again. Now look at this. Neither one of these two want to back down out of this. We don't know what all's going. Wait a minute, Rika overpowering Ricky Sanchez. Now Ricky Sanchez over here. My goodness, the back break. 1, 2. Oh, you said 2. That wasn't me. That was you. That was you all day. You said 2. I said Toon Squad is the best. Looney Tunes. A wrestler here in the WWC, but she is a streamer in real life. If you guys are not following her, please follow her. Give her a follow. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Sanchez going to the top rope. What could this be right here? This diving. Oh, he was going for that diving knee drop. That move, I told him, is dangerous without to the stomach for the reversal. Now look at this. Underhook facebuster. Planting Sanchez right in the middle of that ring. And ladies and gentlemen, landed on that. Oh my goodness, look at this. Rika. Styles clash almost. Look at this with the pin. Going for the pin here. 1, 2. And just like that, Rika Love Sims picks up the victory here today.
Action, plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Boston has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Ainge is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bird. Then it's Parrish. And it's McHale in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is McGrady. Bird with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Ainge. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Parrish the pass to McHale. The kick out to Ainge. Bird inside the three-point line. Landry grabs the miss.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Landry. Knocked away. McHale kicks to Ainge. Parrish dishes to Bird. Kicks it out to Johnson. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's McGrady. Here's Landry. Rebounded by the Celtics. Parrish has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Ainge. And it's denied. Alston against Bird. To the inside. McGrady. Boom. He jams it straight down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. No good on the triple. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets.
Celtics foul.
Trailing by 13.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the
The
line.
line for the Rockets. Rayford Alston. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Vincent's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Rockets. Scola's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 13. The pass to Bird. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Alston with the basket on the assist by Yao. Alston's got his second basket. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here's Bird for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Back to Vincent. Puts up a deep 3. Bird with the bucket. Bird's got 14 points for the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
The Celtics making a switch here. Redmond's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Shane Battier is checked in for Carl Landry. Pass to Alston. Pass to Brooks. A 3-ball. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston. Alston's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 11. Haynes, the pass to Wedman. Celtics passing it around. Here's Vincent. And the Celtics another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brooks. And here's Alston. Brooks with no one around.
Aaron Brooks.
And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Rafer Alston.
Vincent with it.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Danny Ainge on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Brooks outside. Pass to Batty. For the 3. Rebound Boston.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Wedman. They grab their own miss. Back to Vincent. Fires the 3. Scola with the rebound. Rockets trail by 15. Brooks feeling it out a bit. There's the dish to Battier. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And this
Second
is where
team
the
foul.
size of Ming is just too much. I
Shooting for
have to
Houston.
foul him
Yao
when he's
Ming.
that close.
The
At the
Rockets
line
shooting their
for
3rd
two.
and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Yao.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Walton's checked in for the Celtics. Seaston comes in for Vincent, and then for Houston. Hayes, he's checked in for Scola. And it's Jackson in for Aaron Brooks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The pass to Ainge. Here is Seasting. Here's Wedman. Rebounded by Jackson. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Battier.
And there's the speed that Battier possesses, using it to cap off the break there.
Here's Walton. Lays it up off the glass. Walton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Jackson. Still without a basket. Here's Hayes. Austin grabs the miss. Parrish has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Seasting. Pass to Parrish. Here is Seasting. Parrish kicks to Ainge. The tray. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Out in front of the half is Boston. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Playing on the road is definitely more of a challenge, but you know that coming in. They didn't seem all well prepared for this environment. I'm sure the coach is trying to coach them up and change the momentum in their favor.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic so far from Dennis Johnson.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Austin with the ball, checking out the group for Rick Edelman to start the second half. Shane Battier is out there with Stoke. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Rafer Alston. And it's Yao in at the 5 down low. Here's McGrady following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Yao. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, this is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Passes to McHale. Nice ball movement by Boston. Bird misses.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Celtics leading by 13. Bird inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. Bird way outside. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bird's got 17 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Bird with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. Stolen by Bird. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. Banked in off the glass. Bird's got 8 points in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here is McGrady. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Batty. Releases. Pins the shot with nobody near him. 6 points for him.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
And here's Bird from the arc. Alston with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. They get Luis Scola.
First personal foul.
Vincent's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Houston, Mutombo comes in for Yao. And Carl Landry has subbed in for Luis Scola. And Johnson, no good on that one.
And with Dennis Johnson, you know you're going to get tenacity and intensity, especially on the defensive end. He mucks things up out there.
Now, here is Battier. 8 points for him. Alston can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rockets trail by 17. Now McGrady. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Walton. McHale passes to Vincent. Walton up top. Bird outside. Here's the three, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
And the foul called on Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Parrish is checked in for Walton. Redmond comes in for Bird. And it's Seasting in for Johnson. The Rockets also changing it up. Hayes comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Jackson in for Tracy McGrady. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Battier for three. And they recover it.
Boston foul. Jerry Seasting. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
Bobby Jackson.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
They get it back. Parrish. Pass to Vincent. Lets the three fly. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Johnson, he's checked in for Vincent. Johnson against Alston. Here's Mutombo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Celtics foul. Dennis Johnson. First personal foul, third team foul.
Alston against Johnson. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got his 7th assist here tonight.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic. Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
That's tipped. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for McHale. And McHale drops them both. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Hayes. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Parrish. Here is Seasting. Celtics passing it around. Scooped up. Passes it to Johnson. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Alston. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist goes to.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Seasting passes to Johnson. Here's Wedman. Unloads. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Alston. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Parrish. Parrish has got 3 assists in the game. 2 on the clock. That one, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Ainge. Parrish is out there with Walton. Then there's Bird. And it's Johnson in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. To the middle. And the basket by Scola.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Celtics leading by 13. Ainge, the pass to Bird. Parrish inside. Scola's there. They get the rebound.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Both free throws good from Parrish. Rockets trail by 15. Here's McGrady. Here's Scola. He takes it in, and the dunk by Scola.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now, here is Bird. Hits it from three-point range. Bird's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Alston against Ainge. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. Walton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Rockets, Bobby Jackson. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Now, here is Ainge. Bird passes to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. No good from Bird.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Second team foul.
Here's McGrady. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Bird from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bird's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
To the paint, here's Alston. Another shot, and it's good on the way up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Johnson. Ainge kicks to Bird. From deep 3-point land, they get it again. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Rockets trail by 16. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Danny Ainge.
Yeah, the defender all
Shooting for the Rockets. Rafer Alston taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. McHale's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Boston leading by 15. Johnson surveying the floor. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 31 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
McGrady kicks to Scola. And the rejection by Parrish. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Shane Battier is checked in for Houston.
Shane Battier.
And here's Jackson. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
From deep, Johnson. Luis Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McGrady outside. Sinks the 3-pointer. McGrady's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Harris, that's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Rockets. 17-point game. Here's McGrady. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Jackson. Johnson with the defensive effort. Celtics leading by 17. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Boston foul.
And a new group in for the Celtics.
Personal foul.
Walton's checked in for McCain.
Team foul.
Redmond comes in for Bird. Vincent's checked in for Danny Ainge. And it's Houston in for Johnson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tumbo is checked in for Yao. Hayes comes in for Luis Scola. Carl Landry's checked in for Shane Batty. And it's Brooks in for Jackson.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Boston.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
There's McGrady. Wide open shot is on the money. Here is Seasting. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walton up top. Celtics passing it around. Here's Vincent. Nailed from three-point land.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's McGrady, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.